Multiplying polynomials. Use the distributive property. Follow rules of multiplying exponents. Multiplying by a monomial. Examples. Okay, so we are going to use the distributive property. So we are going to distribute our 2x to each term within inside the parentheses. So we will have 2x times 3x to the third plus 2x times negative 4x to the second plus 2x times 6x plus 2x times negative 1. Okay, 2x times 3x to the third. We multiply the numbers out front, so 2 times 3 is 6. We keep our base, x, and we add our exponents. 1 plus 3, 4. Okay, plus 2x times negative 4x squared. Again, we multiply the number out front, so this is actually going to be negative, because 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. We keep our base, x, we add our exponents. So negative 8x to the third. 2x times 6x will be 12x to the second, and 2x times negative 1 will be negative 2x. Okay, so our final answer would be 6x to the fourth minus 8x to the third plus 12x squared minus 2x. Okay, let's try the next one. So, we are going to distribute our negative x squared y to each term within inside the parentheses. So, I'm going to have negative x squared y times 5x to the second, negative x squared y times 7xy, and negative x squared y times negative 8y squared. Okay, so we multiply the numbers out front, so negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. We keep our base, x, y, and add our exponents. So 2 plus 2, 4, and y remains the same. Okay, negative 1 times 7, negative 7. Keep our base, x, y, add our exponents, 3, 2. Okay. Negative 1 times negative 8, 8. Keep our base, x, y, add our exponents. So 2 and 3. Okay, so our final answer would be negative 5x to the fourth y minus 7x to the third y to the second plus 8x squared y cubed. Okay, so that is multiplying monomials. So, when we multiply binomials, we use a method called FOIL. So, the F stands for first, the O stands for outside, the I stands for inside, and the L stands for last. Follow rules of multiplying exponents. Simplify by combining like terms. Okay, so if we have two binomials, like x minus 4 times 2x plus 1, we would first do our two first terms. So x times 2x will equal 2x squared. Then we do our outside terms. X times 1, which would equal x. Then we do our inside terms, negative 4 times 2x, which would equal negative 8. And then we do our last terms, negative 4 times 1, which will be negative 4. So this would be 2x squared plus x minus 8x minus 4. Then we combine like terms. So x minus 8x would become negative 7x. So our final answer would be 2x squared minus 7x minus 4. Okay, let's try some. Okay, so we first need to start with our first terms. So I am going to multiply x times x, because these are our first terms. Okay, then we need to do our outside terms. So x times 9 outside. Now we need to do our inside terms. 2 times x inside. And then our last terms, 2 times 9. Okay, so x times x becomes x squared. X times 9 becomes 9x. 2 times x becomes 2x, and 2 times 9 becomes 18. So we need to now combine like terms. X squared does not have a like term, so that remains. 9x plus 2x is 11x, and then our 18. So our final answer is 2x plus 11x plus 18. Okay, let's try this one. So we need to multiply our two first terms, so 2x times x. So 2x times x, that is our first. Okay, now we need to do our outside, our O. So 2x times 3. Now we need to do our inside, our 5 times x, inside. And then we do our last, our negative 5 times 3. Okay, 2x times x would be 2x squared. 2x times 3 would be 6x. Negative 5 times x will be negative 5x. And negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Now we need to combine like terms. So we will have 2x squared, 6x minus 5x, x minus 15. So our answer will be 2x squared minus x minus, or plus x minus 15. Okay. Let's try two more. So we have to multiply our first terms. So x times 3x. So x times 3x x times 3x. Then we need to multiply our outside, x times negative 4. Then our inside, negative 5 times 3x, And then our last, negative 5 times negative 4. Okay, so x times 3x will be 3x squared. X times negative 4 would be negative 4x. Negative 5 times 3x would be negative 15x. And negative 5 times negative 4 would be positive 20. Okay, now let's combine like terms. So negative 4x and negative 5x are like terms. So our final answer will be 3x squared minus 19x plus 20. Okay, let's try this one. So we need to multiply our first terms. So our two first terms are 2x and 3x. So we're going to multiply 2x times 3x. Okay, now we need to do our two outside terms. 2x times negative 2y. Okay, now we need to multiply our two inside terms. Y times 3x. Okay, I need to rewrite this. Ran out of room. So again, we have 2x times 3x plus 2x times negative 2y plus y times 3x and plus y, so our outside, y times negative 2y. Okay, 2x times 3x will be 6x squared. 2x times negative 2y, negative 4xy. Y times 3x would be 3xy. And y times negative 2y will be negative 2y squared. Now we need to combine like terms. So 6x squared does not have any like terms. Negative 4xy plus 3xy. So we will have negative xy minus 2y squared. So our answer is 6x squared minus xy minus 2y squared. So remember, if you FOIL properly, your like terms should be in the middle. Okay, and let's look at our next one. If we are multiplying with trinomials, we are going to use the distributive property multiple times, or use the box method. Follow rules of multiplying exponents. Simplify answer by combining like terms. Okay, some examples. So we are going to distribute each term with inside the parentheses to the terms in the other parentheses. So we're going to distribute this trinomial to this binomial. So the 4x will be multiplied by the 2x. The 4x squared will be multiplied by the negative 5x. Okay. So we will have 4x squared times 2x plus 4x squared times negative 5. Okay, then we will also have to do negative 3x times 2x, negative 3x times negative 5. And then negative 1, oh, that does not look like a negative. negative 1 times 2x, and negative 1 times negative 5. Okay, so 4x squared times 2x will be 8x cubed. 4x squared times negative 5 will be negative 20x squared. Negative 3x times 2x will be negative 6x squared. Negative 3x minus 5x will give me negative 15x. Negative 1 times 2x will give me negative 2x. And negative 1 times negative 5 will give me positive 5. Okay, so now we need to combine like terms. So 8x cubed does not have any like terms, so we have 8x cubed. And then our squares, we have two squares, so negative 20x squared and negative 6x squared will become negative 26x squared. Negative 15x and, this is two negatives, so that should have been a positive. So positive 15x minus 2x will be positive 13x. And then we do not have anything to add to our 5, so it'd be plus 5. So our final answer will be 8x cubed minus 26x squared plus 13x plus 5. Okay, let's do the next one. So we are going to distribute our x to all three terms. Then we are going to distribute our negative 4 to all three terms. Okay, so let's try that out. So let's do the x first. So if we have x times negative 2x squared plus x plus x times 5x plus x times 9. Okay, and now let's distribute our negative 4. So negative 4 times negative 2x squared and negative 4 times 5x and negative 4 times 9. Okay, so x times 2x squared will give me, or negative 2x squared will give me negative 2x to the third. X times 5x will give me 5x squared. X times 9 will give me 9x. Negative 4 times negative 2x squared will give me positive 8x squared. Negative 4 times 5x will give me negative 20x. And negative 4 times negative 9 will give me negative 36. So now we need to combine like terms. So my negative 2x to the third does not have any like terms. However, my 5x squared, and 8x squared do have like terms. So 5x plus 8x is 13x squared. 9x minus 20x will give me negative 11x. And then our minus 36. So our final answer becomes negative 2x to the third plus 13x to the second minus 11x minus 36. Okay, let's try a geometry application. So find the area of a triangle if the height is 6x minus 4 and the base is 8x plus 2. Okay, so first, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base height. So now I have to substitute in my base and height for my b and h. So my new equation will be 1/2 times 8x plus 2 times 6x minus 4. And then from here, I FOIL. So 8x times 6x will give me 48x squared. Then we do outside, 8x times negative 4 will give me negative 32x. 2 times 6x will give me 12x. And 2 times negative 4 will give me negative 8. All of this is going to be multiplied by 1/2 to find our area. But first we need to combine like terms. So negative 32x plus 12x will be negative 20x minus 8. And then we have our 48x squared. Now we have to multiply all of this by 1/2. Or it's like we're dividing the entire equation by 2. So 48 divided by 2 would be 24. So this would be 24x squared. And 20x divided by 2 would be 10x. And then negative 8 divided by 2 would be negative 4. So my final answer would be 24x squared minus 10x minus 4.